which could be turned OTL on the limit racing, or on the league, inter-league competition. GLSR have got up their sleeve, which they should have had up their sleeve in the first race. You know, I predicted them to do a lot better.
I thought they were just going to be critical.
Yeah, very much.
But it wouldn't surprise me if we see one stop in the first race and maybe two in the second.
Yeah, I'll go down with that. In the commentary box this evening, also with us, is the captain, believe it or not, of the GLSR Racing, JPH99. Welcome, JPH.
Thank you.
Now, this is a man who is strategically, physically, probably emotionally, a better driver than I am. I'll hold my hands up that he is good. Right, he is one of those that when we're in a race, but if I do finish in front of him, I'm happy. You know, it's one of them sort of people. But he will bring us an insight into the racing which I can't give you. You know, which is sensibility, strategy, all those sort of things. Yeah, you can do sensible. Unfortunately, my aspect of racing lies at the bottom of a bottle of red wine. Yeah. Before it was awesome. You know, I do practice this game a lot. I really do try. But then by the time it gets to racing, I've emptied the bottle. It's just like, whatever I thought about earlier, fuck it. Let's just go for it. Flat out. If in doubt, flat out. Colin McRae style. But
I do like that style. I give it that.
yeah, but it doesn't tend to work in proper racing. Right, this guy here we're going to focus on. Now, this is a new boy into the OTL racing. Now, I raced him the other night, and I ain't going to lie, GP2 Greg is quick. He actually puts Super in the shade, which I'm a little disappointed about, because Super's probably the driver who makes me a little bit horny every time I watch him. GP2 Greg. Joe, if I was a really decent race driver, no, I mean really quick, and had girls all around me, I think I'd change my name from Greg.
Oh, he takes our sign as well. That's an interesting line into Stowe. Not Stowe, that's Cops. Very interesting line, wiping out one of the advertising boards as Lewis goes second for GLSR. Maybe 0.036 off as well, Mackie.
Yeah, it's not bad. Lewis is by far your good best driver. He was probably the strongest in the last race as well. My son's called Lewis. He's just turned around and gone, thank you. It's not you, mate. Yeah, Lewis is he's in the last race. I think he was quite unlucky in the last race because he's in the just sat in the pits at the moment, so it doesn't really help us. But he's in the McGann, isn't he? If I remember rightly.
He's in the McGann, yeah.
And that McGann was a lot slower around Bruno than this car and Super.
I think the biggest thing here is that I think the BMWs do still have an advantage around Superstar. But as we go up through the series, the tracks do become more and more acclimatised to McGann.
Yeah, no, I'm down with it.
So
absolutely.
It could be quite interesting. It might be that OTL claim 2-0 lead, but GLSR might start nabbing that back because round 3 is older, and that would not be.
Well, in all fairness, I don't think the Beamer's going to be the quickest round here. I think the McGann's got it round here. I mean, me and you, this didn't happen, by the way. Me and JP had a little test run round here the other day, just for commentating purposes. Ignore that blitz, I wasn't batting for the other side. Right, but we just had a little test run round here the other day, and I went in the BMW, I could pretty much clock the same times I could in the Volkswagen. And I jumped in that McGann, and I beat it by 2 seconds round here. And that's from someone who's not as good a driver maybe as some of these front runners, but who can drive, you know. And I think the McGann might pinch it round here, just because of the high speed corners. It can turn in so much faster.
I think on a one lap basis, I think the BMW is probably quickest, but over a duration of consistency, the McGann is really nice to drive.
Yeah.
You can be a lot more consistent with it, and also when the tyres go on the BMW, they really do go.
Yeah.
Compared to the McGann you can still set fairly competitive times times.
Right, we've got Sylvie 89 in third. Man, there's only half a second. Well, Sylvie 89 in third, and the second of the Sylvie twins in fourth. Oh, you were asking earlier, what's the difference between the Sylvie twins? One is in Men Only magazine, and the other is in Playboy. That's the difference, yeah? I'll let you choose between which.
There's the other Sylvie twin. Just coming out of Beckett's and onto the Chapel Straight. Let's Chapel into the Hangar Straight, I believe.
The same thing. I'm glad that you know the names of all the corners, because honestly I call it this bit, that bit, the fast bit, the slow bit, and the windy bit.
I think the only bit I don't really know is between the start line and Woodcut.
It's Village, isn't it?
You got Village, but you've also got Farm, haven't you? I think it goes Farm into Village.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, to be honest. I just made that up. Sylvie 1991, so...
let's carry on through the drivers. We've got a minute 43 to get through.
There's my man, Super. He's currently in the pits.
Super from Ford. Very, very good driver. Has raced a GLSR in the Endurance Series. Very tough to...
Yeah, Super's one of my favourites. I mean, he's a personal friend of mine, and if he doesn't win, I'll be disappointed. He does send me a check once a month, just to make sure that when I do talk about him in commentary, I'm fair to him, because his mum watches, you know, and you know, she wants to make sure he's doing good, that sort of thing. So I always have to compliment him. So go Ford, go! But this is another man who I hold in very high esteem. Naughty Nick.
I had a good battle with Nick in Brunel. He managed to hold him off, thankfully. A lot of pressure created when behind.
Yeah. I mean, my esteem for him isn't because of his driving, not in the slightest. It's because he admitted to me earlier that he drinks pints of gin and tonic. Get in there, son.
Next we have Funky
The Monkey. Technically, as much of a Judas as I am, because he bats for both teams.
He does, yeah, because he goes in the GT Sport Leagues.
He does indeed.
Well, until a few work things have come up, so he's unable to at the moment. But he did win the first two races. So he is
No, he's in a GLSR League somewhere. Like I mentioned before, we were called skid marks not because of how we drive, but because of the mess he leaves in his pants.
Moving on, we have Jimbo Akimbo and 11, a new person from Greenland tonight. Fairly quick lad, he hasn't raced much with us yet, but will be in the future, I would assume. Very quick, he'd done the last endurance race with us, and yeah. He's up there at the top 3 of that, so one to watch almost to see how he does in the touring cars.
So I'm glad you told me what that said, Jimbo Kimbo. I read that as Jim Pokey, boy. So I'm glad you told me. That might be the red one. Yeah.
Then we've got L111 Pod behind him in 9th.
Which surprises me. I'm expecting Pod to be doing better. Definitely expecting Pod to be up there.
Followed by R. Wally.
I haven't made that time up, but is that a good time?
Is he one of yours? Who's Jimbo racing for? Who's Pod racing for, should I say?
Pod's OTL, mate.
Pod's OTL. Alright. That's okay, because I only write them down so we do it, so I don't forget who's racing for who. You want to be having a word with your boys, because so far I've got 3 of yours down and 6 of theirs.
And so far I am keeping track of everything I do.
And the problem with that is I race with the GLSR boys, and I know how quick they are. And I've said this in both the races before this, they're quick enough to be up there, challenging. And they're not. Yeah.
I think our lot, the GLSR folk, are actually quicker in the race than the quali. Weirdly enough, I don't think we're a strong qualifying outfit, but come the race, we I think we tend to come alive a bit more.
Yeah, but when you're being outqualified 6, or if they're taking up 6 of the top 3 positions, they can make it. I mean, if I was a team captain, as you are, I'm not, you know, Blitz is the team captain if I was, I'd be telling my boys, if we occupy the top 6 positions, I'll be saying, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, go off and dominate, go off and enjoy it. And I'd say to 5 and 6, just take up the track. Almost drive alongside each other and make it hard for them to overtake. I mean, it doesn't sound fair, but it's racing. You know? And I would be making it hard for the GLSR boys to pass, even though they are quicker. It's a team event at the end of the day, you know? It's not everyone out for themselves. It's not a 2-man team proving against another 2-man team. This is 7 against 7. Or 8 against 8, should we say.
So, the grid for race 1 is GP2 Greg, Lewis 547. Which one of the Sylvie twins is that? That's 1991 Sylvie 91, followed by Sylvie 89, Super F154.
One's an escort girl, one's a prostitute. That's how we determine between Sylvie twins.
You got Super in 5th, Naughty Nick in 6th, Funky Monkey 7th. Jimbo Akimbo, 2nd of the Green Light Boys in 8th, followed by L111 Pod. R Wally's in 10th, Daz 730 in 11th, Blitz is 12th, last man for OTL. Then it's NGRG Taylor, Mattercake 2010, Idor, and then the Legacy rounds out the grid. So we will be looking for GLSR boys to be coming through the FIP.
Well, the Legacy is a lot better than being the 16th position. That's right. Right, let's join the second of the Silver Twins. Let's join the run of the litter. For the start.
We are now green as we get underway at Silver Zone for race number 1 of 2 for tonight's team event. And Silver 89 is a brilliant start in BMW, but not enough to get past Lewis.
Lewis has made a cracking start.
He's up to farm.
Not as good as Blitz. I think Blitz made the best. He's come from back up to 6th position. Oh, he's been pushed.
So, a bit of touching and bumping there. Who's that? That's just gone through. That's Jimbo Kimbo. He's still ahead of him.
And a spin in the background.
Oh, we've got a bit of spin in the background. That's Funky Monkey that went round. And potentially Daz, I think. That could be costly for both parties. And I see that is Mattercake in the BMW there. Who else is in that BMW? In the back.
I think Matt has just made the move. Oh, he's on the inside. He can't.
He's on the inside now. Left.
Yeah, but now Funky's on the inside. Oh, he's lost the position. And Funky's off. He's in the dirt. It's contact.
Funky Monkey, I think, lost the rear end then, going into Luffield. Woodcut, even going through Woodcut. I think he lost the rear and nowhere for the followers to go. That is an interesting insight. Funky Monkey's going to have to push on a bit from now.
He will. I can't see him finishing there. I think he'll get some places back. Right, let's jump back.
That is Lewis off in the background. He's lost the back end through Maggers and Becky's unlucky. He is unlucky. A very tough corner. Blitz is up to 5th. Amazing start from the OTL captain there. But
right, so top 5 places that are occupied at the moment.
I think this is the top 7 by OTL at the moment. Jimbo Akimbo is first GLSR in 8th place.
So let's still Stratton Jimbo for the moment with Lewis all over his bumper.
Hopefully these two will work together now. They are in a party chat as they go side by side into the Vale chicane.
I mean, the problem is, as you know, being a race driver, it's difficult when you're racing to try and with someone in front of you to try and work together, because your natural instinct is to overtake the person in front. It's to push and drive past them. Yeah. Every instinct in your body is saying, let's get past him. Let's get past him.
Lewis looking around the outside of Naughty Nick, sorry. He's looking. He's right on the back bumper and go trying with Jimbo Akimbo. He let Lewis through, knowing he's the fast man.
Yeah.
will now be able to learn
Which
the lines and the braking.
exactly how good teams should work. Exactly how good teams should work.
Yeah, it's not a great start from the GLSR boys, but I do feel that they will be making up time as Lewis goes on the inside now.
No doubt. I think Lewis pretty much needs to cover his nose in Vaseline if he starts fucking pushing any hard Naughty Nickers any harder than that. His name's Naughty Nick for a reason, yeah? You stick your nose up his arse, he will enjoy it. You've got to push past him as quickly as possible.
I must admit that I think Naughty Nick is getting held up quite a bit by L1 Pond here. He is right up the backside.
I think that's more to do with. I think they've got more to do with the quick corners. The BMW around here in the fast stuff, the BMW is quicker. In the slightly tighter stuff, the Megane's got it. So.
But here comes the line from Lewis has a lovely exit right now on Becky's.
Right, who's got the run down the straight?
Who's got the wrong livery down the straight? That's an interesting one.
I could see this going 3 wide.
That's Lewis up the inside. That's into Stowe and that is a done deal through there. Surely.
Yeah, great move.
And L111 Pod is down on risk because he's gone wide. There comes Naughty Nick down the outside of the fail chicane. He's not giving it up easy.
He's got the inside for this corner, no loft. He should with the BMW back out of the power, but he hasn't.
No, I think Lewis just about hung around the outside there.
So that's the problem with the BMW, is as good as it is, you can't get on the power as early as you can them again. But you do have more grip for these high speed corners. Oh, there's a tag on the back. You see now.
That is nice.
That's Blitz taking one out of the GLSR boys into an OTL. So all he's done is
the fact that he's kept that position there.
It's great run by Lewis.
And he's going to look down the inside of L111 Bolt there. He might actually have him coming, I believe this into Luffield. No, not quite. It's not quite got the overlap.
This is great racing. So that looks like Nick's making the move around Pod. If Pod had some sense, it'd just let him go. Don't touch him, your teammates! No! Why? Your teammates! I can't believe it! It's like being raped by your own mother! I can't, the teammates have just cleaned each other out when they were there in the competition with the GLSR boys.
That's going to cost OTL dearly.
Yeah. Well, that's 2 places. I mean, in the positions they were in, what was that, 16 points they've just thrown away?
That could be looked at as a potentially event-losing position and cause of accident there between Naughty Nick and L111. He's put Naughty Nick down at the back now, he's behind Funky Monkey.
Yep. So we've still got GP Turtle League. We've got the Sylvie Super, we've got Super inside a Sylvie sandwich. Hey, who's a lucky boy then? Well, it depends which way you're facing actually, because one's fit, one's a grotter. I mean, if you
very late break from one of the Sylvie twins out, almost into the back of Super.
Jimbo, Kimbo and Lewis working as a team now, I like to think, you know. Let's hope that they just keep things together.
Behind that's macky10's looking at the back end of Blitz.
There are many things in this world I'd rather be doing than staring at the black end of Blitz.
Yeah.
I hear he doesn't wipe properly. You know, it's like a matted forest of butt nuggets looking at the back end of Blitz. I mean, I know he's our captain, but don't get me wrong, I wouldn't put my head there. But he's getting close, and you would have thought at least the team captain would have at least chose the right livery.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not quite the livery I remember OTL choosing.
No. But he wants to be different, doesn't he? Bless.
So I think macky10's is looking here for a move as we come down to Brooklands. I've now got a track map up, so that's always helpful. Into Brooklands we go and into Luffield. A wider line there from Mazzy, trying to get a better exit on Luffield as we come up to Woodcut. Blitz immediately going defensive there. kind of shows you just how scared he is of the macky coming up behind him right now.
Oh, terrified. I'm sure he's terrified.
He's shaking in his boots. You go into Cobb's corner, which used to be the first corner, which is a shame that it's not anymore, I must admit. Brilliant racing.
Into the maggots and Beckett's combat.
Through Adrian into the maggots. Left through.
I mean, it doesn't matter what you're driving, this is a technical section, isn't it?
Oh yeah. As we go through Chapel Curve, which leads onto the Hanger Straight. Now macky will be using the draft here, he is well in that draft. He's going up to Stones, go out and go.
Blitz will take the inside. Oh, Blitz!
Oh, and Blitz has now run wide because he's not done so, so I was about to get even a better opportunity.
Oh, a little love tap there, just to let him know that he was happy with what he did. That was Blitz saying, that was a good overtake, mate. I'm just going to give you a little touch on the bump just to let you know how pleased I am with what you did.
I wonder if Matic ran slightly wide. Blitz gripped up a bit there, but luckily no accident from it, which is good.
Oh, I reckon Blitz just hit him to say that he was knob.
Yeah, why on earth are you passing?
Yeah. Let's not be politically correct all night, yeah? Blitz hit him because he was annoyed. End of.
We come through the loop now. That is genuinely what this is called. This might be.
Now if I was Blitz, and if Blitz is, I would make a daredevil last braking, last ditch move into this corner. I wouldn't really, I was just trying to tease him into doing it.
I got a feeling though, if he listens to the hello, he's going to try to go around the
Go
outside.
on. If you can get round the outside there, Blitz, you'll be my hero, and I would honestly get a taxi to your house and give you man pleasure.
Good driving from Macky. He did park that on the apex there, a lovely bit of defensive driving.
It was a good bit of defensive driving, but it was better driving from Blitz to keep up with him though, wasn't it? This is OTL versus GLSR, man.
What's going on around the rest of the field? Fucking on the back of
Pod has just made a move on RW. That is a brave move. That is a brave move, but he's lost it. Oh, he's kept it. Well done. Well done to keep it. More to the what a save. What a pass by Pod.
Cracking pass, but very brave, very daring. That could have gone horribly wrong for both drivers. Very good. Driving the party there. And a hell of a save from our boy there. Oh, that was edgy. Oh, this is the back of Daz. Very good boy to stay on that. Mighty fucking monkey. He's ahead of Nick.
Your boys need to stop fighting between themselves, because I know they're quick. There's absolutely no doubt that the GLSR boys should be doing better than they're doing, and they're fast, but they're fighting amongst themselves. It should be right. If you're in front, go and attack, because you know as well as I do, when you're fighting amongst yourselves, you're slower. Yeah, if these three picked the order in which they're fastest and went for it, they would catch Pod. There's no doubt they catch Pod. Yeah, and maybe try and pass him, but they've got to work together.
They need to use the slipstream here. They need to stop trying to pull off moves. They
Yep.
need to be talking to. I mean, both teams are in party chats. They need to be talking to each other. They have to be talking to each other. I'm not one for team orders, but right now the team orders are required.
Yeah, without doubt.
They need to use the slipstream together. If they use the slipstream, I think Pod could be quite an easy target to catch. Daz needs to let G go. G is faster. I know G is faster through here. Daz just needs to let him go. Come on, boys, sort it all out. This is critical right now. Slightly wide to the comms.
That might be a slowdown, isn't it, with it?
track penalties are off because
Are they?
that's stupid.
Well, apparently they're getting better with the new patch, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I think we'll be the judges of that. But right now, they are stupid and irrespective. And I think Blitz has lost a bit of time. He's now over a second behind Matty.
Right, we're involved with Pod looking at Blitz.
I tell you, this is where the Megane is faster. This part of the race, the Megane is substantially faster.
Well, it looks like his time's better, doesn't it? So.
Well, technically, it should. The BMW has better tyres. And Blitz, that's not a place I try to make a move. You can surely complete that move. It's just gone 4 wells on.
Go on, Blitz. Round the outside.
Well, that's not going to happen. Not with Matty and L1 and L1 is right on their backsides. I don't think Blitz's intention let him through either. I think that was a genuine mistake.
Well, Blitz is our team, pretty much our team captain, so I can't say that Blitz makes mistakes. I have to say that Blitz runs a perfect race every race. But that's just me being, that's just me being biased. The check is in the Blitz, the make checks payable to, damn it, Warren.
Oh, that's wide.
Actually, scrap that, that was wide, that was rubbish. Yeah, scrap your check, keep your checks, mate. Improve your game.
Wide as well. Love that's cost him time. And I kid you not, if he keeps doing that, Daz, NGR, and RY will be on the back.
Right.
That's a mental scrap up ahead. Let's get on board with L1 and L1.
We'll do. We're just going to run through the order quickly. Right, first, GP2, OTL Racing. Next, the first of the Silver Twins. Obviously, the one with the more talent, the uglier one. Then in third, the one with less talent, the prettier one. And then Super Ford in fourth. Why, I don't know, obviously just giving everyone else in front a chance. Jimbo and Kimbo, the first of the GLSR boys, being highly pursued by Lewis. These two boys have got it in them. Yeah. Yeah, these two boys, I know are good enough to be up there. We saw that from the last race, especially Lewis. You know,
they were just, I think Lewis was very unlucky early on in the race.
They started to driving together rather than against each other. Then we've got the third of GLSR boys, May, and he has got Pod up his arse and Blitz up his arse. What we'll do is, I think Pod is going to try and make it move around the outside on one of the fastest corners on the track. If he does this, honestly, his computers are that big, he'll need a bra to hold him. Oh, they touch! There's contact! This is proper touring car racing. This is Steve Soper and John Cleland all over again, and if I remember right, Cleland won.
Up to the loop now. They were door to door through Abbey. And they're about to go door to door again. That's wide from Pod. That will not help his chances. That grass is not forgiving. As we now come down to Brooklands corner. That one then probably set round the outside.
Matty taking a defensive line, which is going to compromise his entrance into this one.
Yes, but he's managed to get a
so
nice
Pod should have a much better drive.
But the BMW being rear-wheel drive does have better drive. As we're coming up to Cox Corner now, and it's the final lap of this first race as we hit the brakes. Into Cox, coming out of Cox as we come up to Aintree. I believe this is Aintree otherwise, coming through the Maggers and Beckett's complex.
With a bit of wide Blitz, I don't think Blitz is going to catch these duo.
Oh, but he's on the
he has, hasn't he? Check you out, go on Blitz!
This could cause carnage if anything happens here. Daz, NGR and RY are there to take.
Right, I want you to satisfy one of my fantasies. I want a freeway here, Blitz.
And we are race complete with GP2 Greg winning that from, yes, that's Sylvie 91, Sylvie 89 third, Super 4th, Lewis 5th, Jimbo Akimbo is 6th.
But we can't take our eyes off this battle. We can't. He's got him in. He's taking his own teammate into the corner.
Go through the Bale chicane.
It's all for all now. Our practice gone.
I think might potentially cost L111 there a chance at Magic Cake through front corner.
Well, congratulations to GP2. In second, we have the first of the Sylvie twins. In third place, the better looking than the Sylvie twins. Then my man. Super, 4th place. And the first of the GLSR boys in 5th with Lewis. And then Jimbo Akimbo right behind him. So what we're going to say, GLSR, without... I race with you guys, I love you guys as much as I do the OTL boys. Up your game. That's all I've got to say, up your game. I know you've got it in you. Come on, JPH, as their captain, how are you going to rile up your troops?
Well, first of all, I'm going to tally up the points. Because I want to see who actually won. I don't think that was a tight race, even though the actual race position seemed quite distant.
What do you think by occupying, you occupied most of the top 10. They might have had the top positions, but you occupied most of it. The points might even out.
Like if my phone would play ball, I would be able to do the points and give everyone a live update in qualifying.
That's pretty much like being the Russians in World War II, though, isn't it? Where the Americans go in the front door and the Russians just nip in the back and take all the glory.
I don't know who actually got fastest lap in there. I'm guessing GP2 Greg, because he was absolutely flying.
That guy's... I raced him a couple of nights ago. The guy's on another level. Right, my broadcasting keeps flashing at me saying about it not being broadcast, so I'm going to step back on this one and hand the reins over to you, JP. I'll have a quick reset, and if it's good, I'll join back in. But congratulations for the first race of the Blitz boys.
Well, you could still be my commentating partner, mate.
Well, it keeps saying about the broadcasting. Let me just back up and come back in.
But the broadcasting is only about whether it's streaming on YouTube or not.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right, catch you in 1 sec.